let's taste it. Skål! Hello everyone, welcome to another rum review. As I said last time, we're doing the Plantation series, and today, of course, I have another plantation. This one is the Plantation from Trinidad Tobago. This one was distilled 2003, bottled in 2016, and I'm just gonna get my notes or else I can't remember everything. It's 42% alcohol, and I found it on sale as the other one at around 300 Danish crowns for 70 centiliters. That's about 30 pounds and 35 euros dollars, give or take a little bit. It wasn't, when it was not on sale, it wasn't as expensive as the one yesterday. It was around 400 Danish crowns, so about 50 Danish crowns cheaper than the one from a couple of days ago. This one is also, unfortunately, chill filtered and artificially colored. It has aged around 8 years in ex-bourbon cask and around 4 years in Pierre Farrand casks. So in that regard, it should be quite similar to the one I tried the other day. And the reason for me saying around 8 years and around 4 years is because 4 and 8 years only is 12, and this one has aged for 13. So maybe it's 8.5 years in ex-bourbon cask and 4.5 years in ex-Pierre Farrand casks. So yeah, I think we should just jump into it without talking too much about it. I'm expecting it to be quite similar as the one wasn't yesterday, 2 days ago, but it might not be. It might not be. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. But let's dive into it right off the bat. It's definitely not as dark as the one from a couple of days ago. Definitely not. So in that way, it has some difference to the other one. There's not, I don't think you can see it, but I was just about to say that it's not as much leg on this, but that's not right. There's actually more than the one from the other day. Yeah. First nosing, there's a little bit more alcohol and sharpness to this one than there was the other Plantation. And of course, even more compared to the XO 20 anniversary edition that I have up here. That's of course the first nose. There's a lot of exotic fruits. A little bit of Pierre Farrand influence, just a little bit. A little hint of honey and a little hint of vanilla. But there's also something else in the back. Maybe it's some kind of nuts or dried fruits, a flavor and aroma like that, a more dark aroma. Maybe it will come out more on the second nosing. Yeah, so of course let's taste it. Skål! First sip, it's a lot more sharpness than the other one. It's not bad. There's also more warmth and more power, of course. Um, it's not as sweet, so there's definitely more influence from the Pierre Farrand cask than there was from the other cognac cask that the one from 2 days ago was in. There's a little bit of spice. There's a lot of warmth. There's a little bit of wood at the finish. The finish is really good. Really good. A lot of warmth. A lot of power. Quite good, actually. Actually, quite good. Not as sweet. And now there's actually a little bit of dryness on the inner side of my lips. So, the other one didn't have that either. Let's try and nose it again and see if it's any different. There's a crazy amount of leg on this. That makes me think that there's more artificially coloring in this. And then the color makes me think, because it's lighter than the other one, that makes me think that maybe those casks that this one has been in wasn't as good quality or as new as the other one. And maybe it's actually the other way around, because all of this honey, oily feel to it from the distill and from the sugarcane molasses that this one is made of comes out more. So there's actually might not be as much artificially coloring in this one. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. So second time, sharpness is almost gone. There's still more than the one yesterday, but not a lot. I keep saying yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. It was Monday. Sorry, yeah, when was it? I forget. Because I have a vacation this week, so the days kind of melt into each other. That's why I can't remember what day it is today and what day that I did the other rum. It's a little bit difficult to explain because the aromas are so faint and so delicate, maybe is the right word. Not that the rum feels delicate, but they're soft is the right word. There's definitely still an influence from the Pierre Farrand cask. There's definitely still a little bit of sharpness, and then there's also some exotic fruits and a little hint of vanilla and honey. Yeah, definitely. It's good. Still quite a bit of sharpness, but not too much. A little bit of warmth, but the power has gone away. It's not there anymore. The finish is quite good because it's not as sweet. It's just there's a little bit of wood, there's a little bit of vanilla, there's a little bit of honey, and some spice, and then just warmth. It's pretty good, but it's not as good as the last one. The palate was mostly exotic fruits, but also sharpness on the side of my tongue. Now comes that dryness on the inside of the lips. Yeah. This one is not as good as the other one. So I thought that it would be very similar, and it is in some ways, but in other ways it's completely different. I think it's probably the cognac casks. That's the reason for that. Probably. The other one was only 2 years, if I remember correctly. in cognac casks, and this one was 4, maybe 4.5 years in Pierre Farrand cask. So maybe the cognac influence in this one is more. It's definitely more than the other one, but that's what makes it not as good for me as the other one was. So I will be putting, it's still a good rum and it's still recommendable, and you should still buy it if you want to try it. But the Plantation Trinidad 2003 will be a 7 for me. So there you have it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do leave a comment down below. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and maybe hit that bell button so you don't miss out. Next video will be the Plantation from Barbados 2002. And I got 2 new beers as a gift, so I will try and do them Friday and Saturday if I have the time, but I will try to do that. It's just as an extra little thing. Also, please check out my Instagram account. It's Dunkeren_. If you like what you see there, please give me a follow. And I think that's it for today. Yes, tomorrow, hopefully another Plantation, as I said, the one from Barbados. And Friday, Saturday, hopefully beer videos. So until next time, bye-bye.